This is Wembley Way. Wembley Stadium is behind me, and this is our new home for one day only on Saturday when we take on Derby County in the playoff final. At stake, one place in the Premier League. Now, we've caught up with someone on the inside, and he just happens to be a QPR fan too. Hi, I'm Jim Frayling. I'm Head of Music and New Events at Wembley Stadium, and I'm a QPR fan like yourselves. Welcome to Wembley. I hope you're going to enjoy Saturday as much as I do. Tony Stones, Head Groundsman at Wembley Stadium. It's a Desso pitch, which is the same as Loftus Road, isn't it?
Yeah, it's exactly the same makeup. Bit difference on the sand and soil is different because we have a different constructor to the guy who built yours this time round. But yeah, virtually same, so they'll be used to playing on a good surface. And the stadium here, the pitch gets... How much use does it get relative to a club ground like Loftus Road? A normal club ground, you're looking at 90 to 110 hours a season. Last season we actually did 235.7 hours, so you can see we get a lot more use than people think. We have more than 5 games a year that everybody thinks we have. We get a lot of use.
And very different challenges relative to a regular club ground.
Yeah. I mean, we have a summer season of concerts. We have usually 26 to 28 days to pull it back round, ready for Community Shield. So yeah, we have its challenges.
And who does the pitch suit? What type of play at the weekend will it really suit?
Well, the forecast is rain as we see it now, so it's going to be quick because we're at 23 mil, so it's going to be a fast, zippy surface. So if you're fit and you're fast, you're going to be all right out there.
And who are you supporting at the weekend?
I'm neutral. I'll stay on the fence. I stand on the fence because that's how we have to do that again. Stadium.
Who are you supporting at the weekend?
I am neutral.
Shocking. That's
how it goes. That's the joys of being groundsman at Wembley Stadium. Shocking. You never back a team, Jim.
No, that is disgraceful.
Okay, we're in the East dressing room now. It's got 26 pegs as you look around. So this is where QPR are going to be on Saturday. We're directly beneath the QPR fans, so hopefully you'll be able to hear the QPR fans making loads of noise as the players are in here changing. If you come through here, there's an internal warm-up area. Through there is another changing room. On NFL event days, this gets used, the whole lot gets used as an NFL changing room. When we have concerts here, this is typically where the artists will be getting changed and have their dressing room and all the various things that they take on tour with them. There are 26 pegs here, there's 25 pegs there, and of course we found out when the NFL came here that they now travel with 52 players, not 51, so we had to put an extra peg in. It's pretty basic because it gets used for lots of different things. But the important thing to note is you are directly beneath the QPR fans in these dressing rooms. So there's plenty of room, a little bit more than Loftus Road, and this is actually the away dressing room when England are at home. But if you follow me through here, this is the walk the players will do as they come out into the tunnel. Of course, before they go out into the tunnel, we've got to make sure they're looking at their best. So we've got some hair dryers just there in front of the mirror, just in case any hairs are slightly out of place. And then as you come through these double doors, got a place for the manager on the right hand side, just to have compose his thoughts. And then as we go through these double doors here, this is where the players come out into the tunnel, and well, they'll queue up ahead of making their way through those doors there out onto the Wembley pitch, which you can just see through the window in the doors. And this is the walk that the QPR and Derby players will be making on Saturday as they come out the changing rooms, up out into the tunnel. They get to see the whole of the stadium bowl. Derby fans to their right, QPR fans to their left, hopefully a lot louder. And I'm stood where Harry Redknapp will be on Saturday, barking out instructions to the team. Hopefully he'll be struggling to hear because of the noise from the Rangers fans. But this is where Harry sat. Now we'll go and head to where the QPR board and Tony Fernandes will be sat up there in the royal box. So we're now where Tony Fernandes and the QPR board are going to be sat in the royal box, front row seats. Pretty spectacular view here of the QPR fans and the whole pitch. It's an amazing view. I'm not going to tempt fate any further by talking about what else goes on here. You can see over there in 114, that's in the distance is where I'm going to be sat. Now my last match at the club when I worked at QPR was the Cardiff playoff final in Cardiff, playing Cardiff, and I remember my mates telling me on the day the difficulty in getting the chants going in a big stadium compared to Loftus Road. So the only thing I can say is I'll be as loud as I can be, and everyone else please just listen out for those chants starting up from 114 in the lower tier, because that's where I think a lot of PQ and R blocks are sat, and most of ASB who I play football with. So if you can listen out to everyone starting their chants going, I really want us to outsing the Derby fans. Not least, I've got to walk in here on Tuesday morning, and irrespective of the result, I've got to look my colleagues in the eye and say we were the best fans. So I really want that to happen. But fingers crossed. We're just going to cross over there now so you can see the QPR end and where the views that you're going to get. So block 114 up the back there. I'm up in the last row with my fellow teammates from Accrington Stanley Bowls, the QPR supporters team, on Saturday. We'll be singing loud. I hope you'll join me in that. A few things to point out down here. We've just upgraded the scoreboards there. Funnily enough, after 7 years of use, the old ones were starting to look a little bit tired, so they're now the full width, full HD, give a really good experience. This middle tier here, the LED board that says Wembley connected by E, that's now the largest continuous ribbon board in Europe. We've just put that in as an upgrade to the stadium as well. The last feature I should point out, if we look directly up, you can see these cross beams coming across and no roof. The roof actually slides across from the south side over to the north side, and it means that every seat is directly covered by the roof, although the pitch is always open to the elements. So if it rains, the pitch gets wet, but hopefully the fans don't. Now, okay, it does blow in a little bit sometimes underneath, but at the time of the design of the stadium, the FA very much wanted to make sure that football was played outdoors and didn't want a fully closing roof like Cardiff and the Millennium Stadium. So you've seen the whole stadium. Thank you very much for dropping by. We're really looking forward to welcoming all the QPR fans on Saturday, and fingers crossed for the right result.